Love is in the air, and Madonna's proving she's not slowing down anytime soon. The 67-year-old music icon has reportedly found love again, this time with 29-year-old Akeem Morris, and rumor has it there might even be wedding bells on the horizon. Yep, you heard that right. Engagement talk is in full swing.
I think what makes a marriage successful is the ability to love one another unconditionally.
Madonna was recently spotted in New York with her much younger boyfriend, and let's just say she was keeping things low-key. Dressed in a comfy puffer coat, tracksuit bottoms, and sneakers, she looked like any traveler just trying to get through the airport unnoticed. But, of course, when you're Madonna, unnoticed isn't really an option. Her assistant and Akeem were right by her side as she made her way through JFK. Now this relationship isn't just making headlines because of the age gap. Insiders claim Akeem has actually had a big influence on Madonna's mindset, especially when it comes to how she views herself. For years, there's been endless chatter about her cosmetic choices, but lately, people have noticed a change. She seems more relaxed, more herself. According to page 6, Madonna wants to look like herself again and is embracing a more natural look. Apparently, Akeem's been a big part of that shift, reminding her she's beautiful just the way she is. And honestly, that's the kind of energy we all need in our lives, right?
That's soul. That's loving someone on a soul level.
But it's easy
taking all the physical stuff away.
Yeah.
So who exactly is Akeem Morris? Born in Jamaica, he's a former soccer player whose talent took him all the way to the US. He studied and played soccer at Stony Brook University in New York, later joining Oyster Bay United FC. But it wasn't until he crossed paths with Madonna during a 2022 photo shoot for Paper magazine that things started to get interesting. At the time, Madonna was seeing someone else, but their friendship slowly turned into something more. And by 2024, Akeem was showing up in her Instagram posts. When Madonna celebrated the 4th of July last year, she posted a touching message about recovering from her health scare, and Akeem was right there next to her. Since then, he's been part of her family life too, celebrating holidays like Christmas and Hanukkah with her kids. Even her 67th birthday trip to Italy this summer had Akeem in the mix, as the two watched the historic Palio horse race in Siena. Sources close to the couple say Madonna has never been happier. She's reportedly planning a small, intimate wedding, possibly in Italy, Portugal, or at her East Hampton estate. And yes, there's talk of a prenup, but apparently, Akeem's completely fine with that. If it happens, it'll be Madonna's third walk down the aisle. Her first, of course, was with Shawn Penn 4 decades ago. Let's wind the clock back to 1985. Madonna was busy filming her music video for Material Girl off her album Like a Virgin. That was when she first laid eyes on Shawn Penn. The actor was visiting his former assistant, who was working on the set for the music video at the time. As legend has it, Penn got his first glimpse of Madonna, decked out in the dress Marilyn Monroe made famous in the film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. She was a vision in pink, bursting with charm and charisma, and seemingly irresistible. Penn was hooked, and it seemed like Madonna was just as taken by the actor as he was with her. It was love at first sight for the pair, and they immediately hit it off. They had both just come out of relationships and were enjoying their newly single lives. So at first, the couple decided to take things slow and date non-exclusively.
I think there's enough weird conceptions about me already. I guess that the biggest one is that I'm married to Madonna. Yeah. I wish.
But that didn't last very long. It didn't take long for the pair to take their relationship to the next level, and it soon blossomed into a full-on romance. After just 6 months of dating, Shawn popped the big question, and Madonna said yes. They said their I-do's in 1985, and the ceremony was held at a clifftop mansion in Malibu. It was an A-list wedding, featuring guests like Tom Cruise, Cher, Martin Sheen, Carrie Fisher, and more. The date of their wedding was also significant because it was on the singer's 27th birthday, no less, and the next day Shawn Penn turned 25. Following their blissful vows, Madonna and Penn took their romance to the big screen when they starred alongside one another in the 1986 adventure comedy Shanghai Surprise. And the singer even dedicated her 1986 True Blue album to her new husband.
But it is interesting that Shawn Penn found Madonna, the world's most public woman, and fell in love with her. And
Well, opposites attract.
Yeah.
It seemed like love was truly in the air, and to the public, the couple looked perfect together. Fans thought that this was going to be one of Hollywood's epic unbreakable marriages. Unfortunately, behind the scenes, things were not as perfect as they seemed to be. Behind closed doors, the couple's marriage was rife with accusations of infidelity, domestic violence, and unhappiness. Although their relationship was off to a good start, it seemed that their marriage brought out the worst in Shawn. The actor struggled with unpredictable bursts of rage and temper tantrums that would put a toddler to shame. Penn had become incredibly jealous of his new wife's fame and couldn't handle all the attention she received, especially from other men. However, he should have understood that Madonna's fame was part of the package in their relationship. In fact, Shawn got so mad that he attacked songwriter David Walensky in a nightclub after he thought Walensky had kissed his wife. He had believed that Madonna had been unfaithful to him, and he had decided to take it out on David. As it turned out, Walensky and Madonna were just good friends, and nothing had happened. The future Oscar winner was fined $1,700 and sentenced to 1 year of probation for the attack. Insiders also revealed that Penn believed Madonna was having an affair with her Each Time You Break My Heart collaborator Nick Kamen. Though she adamantly denied cheating on Penn with Kamen, seeing them together made Shawn wildly jealous. But despite his insecurities, Madonna was understanding of Penn's actions and even revealed that she too has those moments. "I have my insecure moments," Madonna admitted at one point during the relationship. And that puts a lot of strain on people. You take things out on the person you love, and that causes fights, alienation, grief, shrink sessions, and a lot of caca. After a year of marriage, Madonna filed for divorce from Penn, but later withdrew the papers, only to file them again in 1989. While it's unclear if Penn's outbursts prompted the singer to end their relationship, it's been rumored that the singer suffered years of abuse from her husband, which many believe was a big reason for their split. However, it turned out those rumors had no truth to them. Madonna even set the record straight on the abuse accusations in 2017, insisting that Penn never laid a hand on her during their marriage. There was never much evidence to prove the abuse allegations. The former couple would later both adamantly refute the allegations, but Madonna was vague when asked if she filed a police report about it. "I am aware of the allegations that have surfaced over the years accusing Shawn of incidents of physical assault and abuse against me. I know the allegations in those and other reports to be completely outrageous, malicious, reckless, and false." The allegations described an event that occurred where Shawn had supposedly struck the singer with a 8-3 patin de la Welste dad in 1987. However, Madonna explained that the allegations were all false. On the other hand, she did admit that she and Shawn certainly had more than one heated argument during their marriage. But Shawn had never physically assaulted her in any way.
I am aware that I can be a difficult person to like from afar often. I sometimes think that, I have a great love affair with humanity, but not too good about humans.
While the official reason behind their split remains a mystery, taking a look back at their complicated and dramatic romance, it seems like their reasons were clear. Shawn couldn't keep himself out of trouble, and it was all too much for Madonna. We also can't forget their busy schedules along with Shawn's jealousy and short temper. When you put all of those things together, unfortunately, their marriage was doomed from the start.
I learned a lot. He's an incredible human being. He's intelligent, he's talented, and even though, things didn't work out for us in terms of our marriage, I don't regret marrying him for a moment.
Although Madonna and Penn's marriage came to a tumultuous end in 1989, they have continued being great friends in the years following. Not only have they supported each other's respective careers, but they've also spoken highly of one another during interviews and special events. In 1991, Madonna released her documentary, In Bed with Madonna, where she was asked to name the love of her life. She coyly whispered back one single word: Shawn. So, despite all their drama, the singer still had a special place for Penn in her heart as the love of her life.